Hello, viewers and participants, my lovelies from the Mind, Body, Spirit Network that are here with me today for our monthly High Vibe Tribe video book reviews. And every month I bring together some of our select members of the network that are available and have a book to share with our viewing audience on social media and YouTube and through email. We're reaching you however you like to be reached. And we share these video book reviews once a week. In fact, I think I share them in social media on Saturdays because they're kind of a day you can kick back, relax, find a good book. So my name is Liz Garcia. I'm founder of the Mind, Body, Spirit Network. And first up today is going to be Miss Debora Edwards. She's going to share a book that really, when you see the title of the book, I'm telling you, that is Debora. So, hold on, Debora. Let me get you going. Off to the races, my dear.
Hi, everybody. My name is Debora Edwards, and I am the founder of Grateful Om. And what we do is teach mindfulness and meditation with a focus in the workplace. And the book that I have to share with you today is called, and I don't know if this is coming up the way it should be. It's not on mine, but it's called Use All the Crayons. And this is by Rodell, and the subtitle is The Colorful Guide to Simple Human Happiness. And it is. I was looking for a light book that, you know, because you're reading all these heavy books on mindfulness and, you know, and the scientific connection with it. These are just, he's going through one by one some funny stuff. And just, you know, all mindfulness and really focusing on, you know, really pointing out that a lot of us live our lives in black and white, or, you know, we always use gray, or we always use red. And he's saying, use all the colors. And what he's doing in this book is he'll go, number 24, eat ice cream in the morning, you know, just different things like that for mindfulness. And it's just so neat. And it, you know, and I found myself going, I'm going to do that. And what the goal is to improve the fabric of your life by introducing different experiences. And what he tends to do in this book is to just give some examples, you know, sit down with the 5-year-old and ask what their view of the world is. And remember when you were 5 years old, what did you want to be? And I want to share with you just a great example. I was at the dentist. I'm laying in the chair, I'm listening to this book, I have my headphones on, he's drilling in my mouth, and I'm laughing. And it kind of like set him off a little bit, and I'm like, he's kept going, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah. But anyway, then after that, you know, I got out of the earphones, we got done, he goes, Debora, I gotta tell you, I am not accustomed to people laughing when they're in my chair. So it's a very, very enjoyable book. If you're down, if you want to add some more happiness in your life, check out Use All the Crayons by Rodell.
That's too funny, Debora. I assume you had Novocaine. Or not?
I typically don't use Novocaine.
What?
Yeah.
You're laughing?
Yeah, I'm like real weird about the chemicals and stuff. So sometimes I'll just white knuckle it.
All right, I know I'm getting nervous.
It's weird too.
All right, so I don't think you introduced yourself, so I'm going to introduce you for you. Did you?
Okay.
About what you do. So first of all, this book is like the personification of Debora. Happy, loving, coloring everywhere, always looking for the next fun thing, good-natured, good-humored. And, you know, if you've listened into some of our videos, that's of a higher consciousness. Someone who is happy, has a great sense of humor. You want to be hanging out with them, let me tell you. Debora is a Chopra certified perfect health instructor, but her passion, I think it's safe to say, is helping people get out of stress and experience mindfulness through the practice of meditation and mindfulness. This is kind of what she loves to teach. And I keep sticking a firecracker under her butt to do she's doing a course on based on the 7 laws of spiritual success, which Deepak Chopra wrote the book for that. But she's kind of taking her perspective and her experience of working in the corporate world, which almost blew a gasket for her, or it did. Right, Deborah? Right.
Yes, absolutely.
So she wants to help people with that, and she particularly wants to focus on corporate wellness as well. So if you're in a corporation that could stand some loving and stress reducers and higher consciousness, you might want to check out our link. We'll have a link below this video to connect with Deborah, but she also has a guided meditation that's a freebie that when you visit her listing in the Mind, Body, Spirit Network, it pops up, so you can just take it right away. And if you ever think, oh my God, I need a stress reliever right now, bookmark it. And her voice alone is like, oh, good stuff. And then she's got a weekly mindfulness group online, meetup group online, which is another great way to connect with Deborah. So I just wanted to give her a little boost here today because she deserves it. And for someone who's happy and wants to color all the time, again, you want to hang out with someone like that.
Thank you, Liz.
Yeah,
boy, I appreciate it.
I want to see that book. That sounds like fun. Like I treat myself, it made me think, there's this adorable old-fashioned country store in downtown Redstone, which is like 100 people live there. It's like Victorian, adorable, super quaint. You walk in, it's like wooden floors that creak, and right in front of the checkout counter is a penny candy.
Oh, nice.
I go there once a week for an ice cream cone. And I'm holding it like this. I'm sorry, not once a week, maybe once a month, once or twice a month. I go and I treat myself because I get the experience of the store and the owners that are chatting with me all the time, and the ice cream cone. And then I get into the car and all the dogs, Charlie, Edie, Dancer, are like right over my shoulder, like, so that alone is worth its weight in gold. Yeah, color outside the lines, you guys. I saw a post this week that was kind of really interesting too. Same with, it's about like opening yourself up, right? We all get contracted and like, go talk to a 5-year-old. You want to open yourself up. I trust what 5-year-olds have to say. I have to say, I know that kids aren't tainted yet necessarily. And I know truth comes from them. So I like if I want advice, I go talk to a 5-year-old. They're pure and like, they're just going to say, oh, well, that's what I see. Right. Oh, but the post I was talking about was that one of my friends said, go visit another culture and crack yourself open. I experienced that when I first left. When I first left the country, I think it was, well, I didn't leave the country, but it was Hawaii. But it was a totally different experience. And I'm like, oh my God, there's way more to this world than New England. Just FYI.
Yeah. And I've become addicted to the crack. It's like, I just love meeting new people and experiencing new things and eating new foods and opening my mind up, because if I'm stuck in this little box, then I think that absolutely this has to be true because it's my whole world.
Yeah.
When I see other options, it's like, oh.
I know. So many great options. Like, oh, I'm so glad I've traveled some of the world. Europe, Europe and the islands, very different cultures. I'm like, this is such, the United States is great, but when you break yourself and see other things, it's an opener. I think it's what's happening. It's a heart opening.
Yeah.
The heart is opening, which is more appreciation and recognizing, oh, it's like God saying, hello, you looking? Check this out. God's always about having fun. That calibrates as true, by the way. All right. So next up is going to be Cheryl Murphy. Cheryl, let me just pin you up. And Deborah, if you could mute yourself, that would be great. Thank you. Okay. There you go.
Hi, everybody. Good morning to everyone. Thank you so much for allowing me to be here and share this book from a colleague of mine. She is a new author, and the name of this book is called Destination Self by Monica Teurlings. And my name is Cheryl Murphy. I'm a spiritual medium and psychic, My colleague, Monica Teurlings, is also a medium and a psychic. And she's a new author. I love her book. It's an easy book about self-awakening, just like what Debora was saying about finding your own happiness. So how Monica works is she talks about her life, a little bit growing up and seeing spirit. She talks about all of a sudden she's able to connect with the other side, and she starts channeling, actually, you know, through practicing and through her meditation practice, which this girl, Monica, she does walk the walk. I'm telling you, she meditates like every day at 5 a.m. in the morning. She brought through a collection of guides. They call themselves as Edgar, and they wanted to channel this book with her. So through her writing and through the inspiration of her spirit guides, she's written a book that's very helpful for you and I. It's about finding our happiness. It's about setting our intention, right? It's about loving ourselves. And it's kind of a roadmap, right, to self-happiness and to joy and to finding your purpose. And just to let you know, it's a great book about why we need to meditate, why we need to, you know, understand why it's so important to find our own individual happiness. So I'm so proud to share this book with you. I know Monica Teurlings will have some more books in the near future. So just wanted to share that with everyone.
Thank you, Cheryl.
You're welcome.
We've got Charlie barking in the background, wanting to get out.
Oh,
that's our King Charles, hence the name Charlie. My dad.
Can you repeat the name of that book? I'm excited about that.
I will.
Want to read that.
And there's so many good things about this book because I've shared it with clients of mine who just find so much joy in it. But it's called Destination Self, and it's by Monica Teurlings. And you can find it on Amazon, okay? Monica Teurlings, it's Teurlings. I like it also that she has a large font in her book, so it's kind of easy to read. You know how we get when people, those of us that wear a little bit of glasses here and there, easy to read, fun to read. It just, you know, it just folds into one chapter after the next. So I even get, you know, feedback when I refer this book out. So I'm really happy to promote it and to refer everyone to Monica Teurlings. Yeah,
nice.
Great new author.
Is she one of your friends in California, Cheryl?
She is a friend in California, a friend and colleague. She's down in, she has 2 offices in California. I believe one in San Clemente and one in the Thousand Oaks area. Oh. So she does readings also, and she's now a new author. So we're all cheering for her and supporting her.
Nice. So does she do some of those live events that you do in California? Or is she one of your...
She does do live events. Yep. She also does live events. Right. Yep. She does live events. She does group readings. And then I think she also does one-on-one personal readings, but I know she works a lot with groups or families. So yeah. And then she does live audience readings. Yeah. As a matter of fact, she has one coming up this weekend. And
have you done one of those, Cheryl?
I have. I just finished 2 actually last Saturday myself. I did 2 in one day. I was a double demonstrating medium that day. I did one in Sherman Oaks, and then I did one near the LAX airport. So.
And did you do that with other mediums or just on your own?
I did that with one medium in the morning and the early afternoon, and then another medium in the evening.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So thank you, Cheryl. And, you know, I have time today to plug my lovies here, my beloved members. So I'm just going to give a quickie plug for Cheryl. And there'll be a link to Cheryl's Mind, Body, Spirit listing page here so you can connect with Cheryl as well. But there's a topic that we found working together. And I do a lot of market research because I'm in online marketing is what I do to help people. But we found that one of the hottest topics that people want to know in the land of like spiritual readings is how to connect. People want to know how to connect with their spirit guides and guardian angels. Huge amount of interest in that. And Cheryl and I did an interview together on that very topic. And it's on her listing page, so you can look in deeper into that. But the reason I want to bring it up is because one of my teachers, Dr. David Hawkins, who is calibrates the truth of things, whether something is true and at what level of truth is it true. I mean, it's a big topic, but just bottom line is on one of his lectures, he calibrated that it is true that we have guardian angels and spirit guides. And it's kind of nice to know, so you don't think you're making it up. You don't think, oh, you know, whatever. So Cheryl does do connect with your spirit guides and guardian angels, but we did do a video interview. It's been a few years now, but I don't know where it's at now. Do you know what the viewership of that one is, Cheryl?
No, not off the top of my head, but I know it's the most popular. Yeah.
Last time I looked, it was like 25,000 views, I think. And that's been a while since I looked at it, so it could be up to 30 by now. But I do notice on our website, a lot of people land on that page that you wrote. They're looking for you, so it's kind of interesting. So just wanted to share that. All right, now I'm going to share my book, and I have to share my screen for that too. So hold on, let me share my screen. So the book I wanted to share today, I bought this book a long time ago. But this, you know, like Cheryl says, put this in your spiritual library. This can go in your self-help healing library. And Donna Eden is like a pioneer in energy medicine. I would say, without a doubt, she is the foremost known individual in this field. And so energy medicine, balancing your body's energies for optimal health, joy, and vitality. And it has a little emblem on there, best books for self-help book of the year in 2008. I know I bought it way sooner than 2008. So hold on, I'm going to stop sharing this for a second. This book has so many awesome techniques to use to clear energy. And before I go further, I want to go back to Dr. Hawkins and his calibrations about, is energy medicine have any efficacy? Does it have any power to heal? And based on his calibrations, I was trying to find the exact number for it. It does. And as I recall, it would calibrate somewhere between 300 and 400, which is it's a quantum field between 300 and 400, but anything over 200 is powerful and healing. So I did find acupuncture calibrated at 405. So that's kind of an energy type of medicine. So acupuncture has efficacy, in case you're wondering. But your mind can also say that it doesn't. So your mind could interfere with that because the mind is just as powerful. So just so you know, it actually does have efficacy and healing power. So does energy medicine. So when I first got Donna Eden's energy medicine book, my energy system was out of whack. Like all my chakras were blown out, you know, I had traumatic events and I knew my whole field was a mess. So I'm like, all right, so what I learned for her is how to balance and heal the chakras. She has this routine for balancing and healing the chakras. And for a little while, I did it on others. And I, in fact, did it on my sister remotely. And it was highly effective. And I felt the effects of it myself. Anytime I do a chakra balancing and healing on anyone, I get the benefit of it. I can feel it. I'm like, oh my God, this is awesome. So that's one exercise that was very simple to do. And if you understand the chakra system, you feel like one's out, it shows you how to do it. It's like, takes no time. It's more fun though to have someone do it on you. Like if I do it on you, you'll be in hog heaven. It's really good. And then there's one other routine I want to bring up, and that was a daily morning routine, which is kind of like, you can put this into your Ayurvedic morning routine, Debora. It's her energy clearing, and it takes 5 minutes, if that. And I forget specifically what it's called, but her whole book addresses so many interesting things. It's a great encyclopedia for energy healing. Highly recommend Donna Eden's energy book. All right, so that's it for this month's High Vibe Tribe video book reviews. I hope you guys had a good time, and I hope you enjoyed our presenters today and our members of the Mind, Body, Spirit Network. And if you'd like to see yourself on this video with us, become a member of the Mind, Body, Spirit Network. We get a lot going on to help alternative health and transformational healers market themselves, because guess what? I would say 95% of them hate to. That's why I made the network. It's like, all right, let me help you. And then I leverage my expertise in the online marketing to help the whole community. And that's a power play in consciousness, let me tell you. And it's starting to pay off, let me tell you as well. All right, thanks guys. You can go to the Mind, Body, Spirit Network, and I'll have a link to all of our video, book review videos. You can look at all of those there, and a link to Amazon to go and buy it. So it's easy to just go and buy the book, and you can just, start building your self-help and spiritual library. Thanks, ladies. Namaste.